Guys, you're welcome back to my channel, and today's video is a Q&A, and I'm doing it with my baby girl Jennifer. So we are doing a Q&A to celebrate our 1-year anniversary on YouTube. So guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing this beautiful face for the first time, my name is Nneoma Onyema, and I'm a mommy YouTuber based in Winnipeg. If you are guessing where Winnipeg is in Manitoba, Canada. So if you're here for the first time, I'm telling you, and I'm going to encourage you to click the subscribe button, comment and like this video, and share to your family and friends. And to my awesome returning subscribers, woo, thank you guys for coming back, and thank you for tuning in. So this video is a Q&A, and I know since I started my channel, a lot of questions has come up. A lot of people have asked me a lot of questions. So this is an opportunity for me to answer a lot of questions, both the professional questions, both the personal questions. So guys, let's dive right into it. And my daughter here, Jennifer, will be reading those questions. So she will read the questions and I'm going to answer the selected questions. So Jennifer, let's get right into the first question.
What inspired you to make your YouTube channel?
Oh wow, what inspired me? You guys know I'm an Igbo babe. As an Igbo babe, the only thing that comes first in mind is money. So I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to, make it sound nice. When the thought of opening a YouTube channel came to mind, the first thing that came to mind was money, because I needed an extra stream of income. So, and YouTube was it for me. And also, apart from making money, making money is the primary goal of being on YouTube. But apart from that, it gives me an opportunity, because me, I'm not really a chatty person. I only get comfortable in my circle. So if someone is beating me for the first time, I won't come across as somebody that is all over the place or somebody that is overly chatty. So YouTube is like my own personal space where I get to share things, talk about things that I really won't, show like that or talk about on a normal day. So, and YouTube has also helped my personal life. Like, I'm being more expressive, I'm being more I'm being less of an introvert, just to put it that way. So first of all, is money that made me to start my YouTube channel, and two, self-development. It has made me to be bold enough to talk, say my mind, do my just be creative, try to make up something, be creative, to do some videos and everything. So that is it for me. So right to the next question. Jennifer, let's hear the next question.
Why did you decide to relocate?
Okay, why did I decide to relocate? As you guys already know, if you're from Nigeria, Nigeria is not Nigerian again, no, but we'll keep praying for Nigeria. So why I decided to relocate was, one, left for me, if it was just for myself, maybe the thought wouldn't have come to mind, but I wanted a good future for my children. I wanted a better environment, an enabling environment, for my children, because they are my priority. I'm here in this Canada, hustling, at this my age, at my husband's age, when we're very comfortable in Nigeria, and we came, it's just like starting your life afresh. And the only thing that can make me do that is my beautiful children that God has given me. So I'm always planning ahead for their future, thinking of their future. So the main thing that made me to relocate is my children, because if it's left for me, assuming maybe I'll stay single till now, or it was just for myself, I don't know, but I just think I wouldn't have thought of relocating. So the most reason why I even came to mind was my children, just to give them a better future, to give them a better environment, an enabling environment. So that's it. We are getting to the third question. Mama, let's hear the third question.
What has been the most exciting aspect of your new location?
Oh, the most exciting aspects of my new location, like relocating. Wow, it has been a totally new experience. Like, my children are having fun, they've adapted to the environment. The most exciting thing is, just exploring, and here things, you if you're here, you know that the system is working. Being in the system that works, that's the most exciting thing. Being in the system that works. I'm not paying school fees. Government is taking care of the school fees. Meanwhile, in Nigeria, I was paying millions of naira for school fees. Being in the system that works, and the government has a lot of benefits for its citizens, its residents. The system that works, Jare, that's the most exciting thing. You are exploring. We are having our best life. Even though, yes, when we came newly, it wasn't easy. We had to settle down. A lot of funds went into coming to Canada and everything, but it has been worth it. So Mama, let's hear the next question.
What advice would you give to others considering relocating?
Wow. Advice I'm going to give to anybody if you're considering relocating. Omo, first thing first, the bitter truth is that the process is not easy. It's time consuming, it's money consuming, it is everything consuming, and it is everything exhausting. But do you know the sweet thing about it is, at the end of the day, is going to be worth it. So if you're considering relocating, omo, nothing is stopping you. Put your mind to it, put your energy to it, and put your money to it. And at the end of the day, it's going to be worth it. It's going to pay off. If you're considering relocating, don't mind all those people that are saying, why are you leaving? Why you want to leave us and Japan? Who will make Nigeria better? Nigeria will be better, yes, we know. But before that time, let us go and better ourselves first. Because even I can remember vividly when we had plans of leaving, even at the point when we were even leaving, even the week that we came here, a lot of people in Nigeria, a lot of our friends and well-wishers were like, why are you leaving? You're very comfortable in Nigeria. This one, that one, that one. Why are you now leaving? You're not supposed to leave now. They're telling my husband, why did you leave your business? And you just want to up and leave and say you're relocating to Canada, Few months down the line, they are still the same ones now calling and say, thank God you relocated, oh. Thank God you relocated, oh. The country is this one, the country is that one. What am I trying to say? If that is what you want to do, you want to relocate, you're considering it as part of your plan in this 2024, omo, just start, kick off, start. Is it going to be easy? No, it's not going to be easy. But at the end of the day, it is going to be worth it, because it is worth it. When we started the process, it wasn't easy. When we came, even the settling down, it wasn't easy. Starting afresh in another country, you do not know anybody, you don't know anyone and anything. You're just starting your life afresh. So it is worth it. So if you're planning to relocate, or that is your plan for 2024, or you have started already, or you are still considering it, whichever case, please go ahead. I am solidly behind you. Okay, let's move to the next question.
How did you cope with the challenges of adjusting to Canada?
How did we cope? My coping mechanism. It's not easy. The very first week that we came, it wasn't easy. It was as if we were frustrated, even though we were putting up smiles. I was even still trying to make content and everything, but behind the scene, no more. It was not easy. The number one coping mechanism is to pray. It is to pray, because once you are, this step is a very big step. It is a very big step. My number one coping mechanism was prayer. At every point in time, I found myself praying, because I knew it wasn't by my own strength. So prayer was my number one coping mechanism. Then the next thing that we did was, we looked for groups, associations, to identify with, so that we can make our settling in easy. Because here information is key. It's not like in Nigeria that, oh, you have a lot of relatives, you might want to do something. It's either you're calling one friend, you're calling one auntie, you're calling one uncle. You shall see who to call. Or you want to do something in one office, you shall know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. But this kind of thing is not here. So you have to associate yourself with groups, with organizations, you know, a lot of groups, Nigerian association, even maybe down to maybe your village group and all that, or maybe your tribe. That is where information is easily accessible. That is where you get all the information. Because I think even because before we could even identify all those groups, there were some certain things that we didn't even do on time because we didn't have the information. Some things that we would have done on the first week of arrival, we found ourselves doing it second week, third week of arrival. So with that, it will help you. So I'm advising anybody that is coming in, your sure way to settle down seamlessly is, the first thing is to keep praying. You don't just come in and say, oh, finally, I have landed to Canada, or I've landed to US or UK or whatever country that you're going to. No. Yes, you have landed, but you have to still be steadfast in the place of prayer. Then after that, even if it is even possible that before you come in, as you're relocating, before you come in, if you know one, even if it's one person, the person should be able to add your number. Even if it's your Nigerian number, you can switch to your international number when you come into the country. The person should add your number to those groups where information are easily, you know, transmitted. So if you are already in those groups before arrival, there are some questions you can ask. You can even pre-inform people in the group. Oh, I'm coming so time. Oh, please, I need so thing. How do I get this done? How do I get that done? You know, it helps you to settle down, to settle very well. So my coping mechanism number one was prayer. And I think it was even those prayer that even aligned me to meet the right people that could give me the right information so that I can have the information I need to settle down well. So guys, I hope you guys are having fun, and I hope these questions, my answer to these questions, are actually meeting your needs. So Mama, let's have the next question.
What motivated you to move to Canada as a parent?
What motivated me to move to Canada as a parent? I think I've kind of answered this earlier. What my greatest motivation, you see, this my 3 children. They are my greatest motivation. And another thing that even helped me, you know, even I didn't really worry much how they were going to cope, how they were going to adapt to the environment, is because they are grown. So I don't really need to baby anybody. So they are all grown, and God has been so kind. And it so happened that as we came in, the first day at school, the first week at school, for a few weeks, even till now, they've adapted very well. They are doing excellently in their academics. They are making new friends, you know, even getting acquainted and acclimatizing more than we adults, you know. So, and they are not homesick, like missing Nigeria too much and all that, because they are all grown. And a lot of time when we even have conversations, or maybe we read something in the news, my son will be like, that is Nigeria for you. Thank God we have left Nigeria. You know, they kind of see Nigeria like, that country, please, that country wants to suffer us. Let's just remain here, you know. So they are grown, and I didn't really have much. I could leave them at home and go to work, go to where I want to go to, you know, and do my things, because here, so long as you have a child 12 years and above, they can stay at home alone, because it's assumed that the first one, who is more than 12 years old, is capable of taking care of the younger ones. So my greatest motivation are just my children, and coupled with the fact that they are now teenagers and close to, and one is a teenager already, and the others are heading to being teenagers. So they are all grown, and I'm not having stress or pampering anybody. I'm not beating anybody. I'm not feeding anybody. You know, I'm not babying anybody. You know, so they've all grown, and they can take care of themselves individually. So that's it. This is our Q&A. I wanted it to be a very short one, but it's looking as if it's going to be a long one, because I still have a lot of questions here, which I haven't even gone half. So Mama, let's get to the next question.
What advice would you give to parents considering moving to Canada with their children?
The advice I'm going to give to parents considering moving to Canada with their children, it is worth it. It cannot be overemphasized. I can't even find myself right now advising somebody not to come here with your children, except the process you're coming with is not legit. You understand? So first thing first, if you're coming in with your children, you have to know the immigration process with coming in as a family. So whatever route you want to take, you have to make sure you're coming in the right way with your family, because this place is easy when you come in alone. You are hustling alone. But when you have a family to take care of. You have many mouths to feed. So there's no slacking. You really have to be up on your feet. And this place is not where you can choose to pay some bills and choose not to pay some bills. Every bills are billable here. So you have to pay all bills. There's no bills that you can say, let me leave this aside. So long as it's a bill, you have to pay your rent, you have to pay your internet, you have to pay your water, your light, your phone bill, so you have to take care of the children, you have to feed them, you have to clothe them, so as a parent and you're thinking of relocating, and definitely you're going to relocate with your children, so the first thing to do is know the immigration process as a family. Then when you come in, you associate yourself with families as well, so that your children can actually cope well, make friends, because it's not all children that easily you just throw them into the world and they easily adapt, making friends with white kids and all that, and with a lot of things happening, so coming in, associating yourself with the Nigerian community helps a lot. So your children are taking it one step at a time, blending with the race that they are familiar with, you understand. So, and gradually, before you know it, they're having friends from other race and they are blending very well. So first thing first, you make your research very well. Don't just come in and say, I just want to come in, let me see, I'll just come in and see as it goes and take it from there. No, because you're coming with your children who are your responsibility, and you wouldn't want to bring them here to come and suffer. So you have to know the immigration process of coming in as an immigrant with a family. So let's dive into the next question, Mama. Oh wow, I've scrolled too much.
What were some of the challenges you encountered doing your job search in Canada?
Job search in Canada. That one is on another long thing. That one is on another long thing. Like, it wasn't an easy hurdle. It wasn't an easy hurdle, I'll tell you. Anybody that is telling you, once you come in immediately, there is job immediately waiting for you, I'm going to tell you the truth. There is job and there is no job. So it's left for you to fish out those jobs and be determined that you will get those jobs. Because most of the challenges I faced was you apply for jobs, do interviews. My own case, I already started the first week. Within the first 2 weeks that we came in, they were already granting me interviews, But the most challenging part of it is a lot of companies will say you don't have Canadian experience. When we were in Nigeria, what organizations do is they'll say they want 10 years experience, 15 years experience, 20 years experience. And people will be like, how will you get that kind of experience when you don't have a job? You understand? So here, they're not even keen on how many years experience that you've got. What they want is they want to employ someone who has worked in Canada before. And I get their reason, because their style of working here is totally different. It is totally different from Nigeria. So most times, most companies, and especially if you're applying for some sensitive roles, so they want somebody who already understands the work system in Canada. And it is only by God's grace, by Kabashi, that you will be able to break that circle. you know, and you'll be able to be favored among them. And God will say, no, this job is for you, whether Canadian experience or no Canadian experience, because you actually need to get a job to be able to get a Canadian experience. You can't sit at your home, at your house, and say you have Canadian experience. You understand? So it only takes the grace of God, and just keep being persistent. There's no giving up. Oh, me, before I got a job, I am not exaggerating, I applied for over 50 jobs. Looking for a job is a job on its own, because me, what I do is I see that I have a job. What is my job? My job is to look for a job. So I can sit on my laptop for 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours. What am I doing? I'm applying for jobs. Any job position I see that I fit in, I apply. You know, I don't just do, oh, in a day I'll just do one job application and I'll rest. No, in a day I can do 5, I can do 10, I can do 8. I did way over 50 job positions, and in those job positions, in those applications I did, it wasn't all that granted me interview. The few ones that granted me interview needed Canadian experience, and by God's grace I was so fortunate and so blessed that I got a job, you know, within, I think, 3 months we came in. So people get favored, and between 1 month, 2 months, so everything boils down to God. That is why this journey, I keep saying it, this journey, it is in God's hands, because people's experiences are different. My experience is different. As I'm sharing my own experience now, a lot of people will say, Norma said she got a job in 3 months. And once some people come in and in 3 months they've not gotten a job, they get overly frustrated because they feel, oh, in 3 months I should have gotten a job, or maybe in 2 months, or maybe some people got jobs in 1 month and they feel, oh, that is the way it ought to be. All man by himself, all man by himself. So it's not just like that. So you just have to know what you want, be persistent, and be more prayerful about it. There is no journey, the same journey that is the same thing. Everybody have their different experiences, their different journeys. But the only thing is just that you use people's experiences as an insight and know what to expect. You understand? And just have an open mind about it. So guys, I don't want this Q&A to be a very long one. I want it to be a very short one, to be just short and precise. So, and I'm hoping that, you know, this will be like a regular thing. It will be a norm. This is our first Q&A. So, and I guess we're getting better, you know. It might not be exact what you want, but take us as you see us. So please, guys, I'm giving you 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Please, just put your hand on that like button. Put it on the like button. So, guys, please make sure you subscribe, share to your family and friends, and like this video. And if there is those people that did not send their questions, and you feel, oh, just answer what other people have sent, or just answer what questions you feel is in our mind. I am not in your mind, so I want you to send your questions in the comment section. If there are questions that I didn't answer, or maybe you feel I didn't really go deep to answer it the way you wanted to, whatever the case is, please put it in the comment section. Okay,
Please drop a like and subscribe.
My baby girl is saying you guys should drop a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Where are you going to come and say bye to my subscribers? So bye, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.